126 Self-Storage is located at 162 Pond Street and is owned by Ashland native Michael Kane. Gated and fenced with 24-hour security cameras, they offer convenient drive-up storage units for both your residential and commercial needs. Temperature-controlled units and outdoor vehicle, boat, and RV storage is also available. Check them out at 126selfstorage.com, and thank you to Michael Kane for being a great underwriter for WACA's coverage of Ashland High School football games.
Give me the pizza right now.
Brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the Buffalo Chicken Calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com. Technoplex Healthcare leverages its world-class materials science knowledge to deliver better patient outcomes by designing and manufacturing products that allow for less invasive procedures, reduce pain, enable faster healing, and safer drug delivery.
Have a great season and
Go Clocker!
WACA-TV's coverage of tonight's game is sponsored in part by Mr. Handyman, the home improvement professionals. They're your one-call solution for a wide range of home maintenance and repair needs performed by fully insured technicians. Located right here in Ashland at 200 Butterfield Drive, give them a call at 508-231-4639 or request service at mrhandyman.com.
Welcome to Sub-Zero, the original liquid nitrogen ice cream store, and home of the Cocker Crunch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to William Cunis Field here at Ashland High School, the Plateau, for this evening's matchup between your Ashland Clockers and the Westwood Wolverines. I'm Rob Silver, finally back on the mic with Josh Abrams. Welcome back, Josh.
Hey, Rob, thanks. It's great to be here. I've certainly missed out on a lot of football so far this season, and goes without saying, obviously, that big week last week at Holliston.
Unbelievable. Huge win, 42-13, brings the Clockers record to 5-1. They basically have the inside track to the Tri-Valley Large division. Well, tonight, they're both 2-0, Westwood. So the winner of this game does have the inside track to the Tri-Valley Large championship.
Okay, and we have so many different ways of measuring these teams. I mean, I was looking at the MIAA Division II power rankings, right?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I mean, Ashland's ranked at number 7 and Westwood at number 20. The records are very different, right? Clockers are 5-1, Westwood 3-3, and as you just mentioned, league-wise, we are within the league record, 2-0 each.
Yeah, it looked like, as we were talking earlier, Westwood got off to somewhat of a slow start, but their offense is clicking on all cylinders. A 43-0 win and a 50-7 win against Norwood and Dedham. And, yeah, it's going to be interesting. We're going to have to shut them down. They like to throw the ball, from what I've seen. Mm-hmm. Very opposite of what Ashland likes to do.
Right, I mean, Ashland led by, of course, Kevin Uzalumba.
Yeah, he has 14 touchdowns. Four games this year, he's had 3 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. And generally speaking, when he has the 3 touchdowns, he doesn't play a lot. So he could certainly do more. I mean, they take him out for the fourth quarter.
I thought you were going to say that they're undefeated when he scores 3 touchdowns or more.
Yeah, probably that too. But with where was I going with that? Last week, perfect example. They threw the ball one time on their first drive. It was a third and 7, I believe it was. A perfect 20-yard strike from Ben Atherton to Mark Marmelstein. Probably his best throw of the season because he struggled a little bit earlier on. He seems to be getting on track. They didn't throw the ball again. One pass the whole game.
Wow.
Everything else on the ground. They controlled the offense, controlled the defense.
Well, it sounds like a good QB rating.
Yeah, absolutely. I had him in my high school.
DraftKings?
No, my high school fantasy league.
Oh, perfect.
But he doesn't qualify if he doesn't throw 2 passes. So anyways, yeah, we're a couple minutes away from kickoff, so we're going to get a word in from our sponsors.
Yep.
Come back. We have a special treat, national anthem. We have a duet tonight, 2 young ladies doing the national anthem as the Clockers come on the field. Anything else to add before we go to break?
No, great to have everybody with us. It's Friday Night Lights here in Ashland, and we'll be right back.
The lights blaze over Ashland. The harvest moon hangs high, and once again, the season gives way to the thunder of the gridiron. Tonight, on their home turf stand the Ashland Clockers, a team forging its destiny, charging out of a victorious week, rising to the 7th rank in the state. Their challenge arrives in the form of the Westwood Wolverines. The drama is set. The stakes are immense. Watch it live only on WACA Sports.
.126 Self-Storage is located at 162 Pond Street and is owned by Ashland native Michael Kane. Gated and fenced with 24-hour security cameras, they offer convenient drive-up storage units for both your residential and commercial needs. Temperature-controlled units and outdoor vehicle, boat, and RV storage is also available. Check them out at 126selfstorage.com, and thank you to Michael Kane for being a great underwriter for WACA's coverage of Ashland High School football games. WACA-TV's coverage of tonight's game is sponsored in part by Mr. Handyman, the home improvement professionals. They're your one-call solution for a wide range of home maintenance and repair needs performed by fully insured technicians. Located right here in Ashland at 200 Butterfield Drive, give them a call at 508-231-4639 or request service at mrhandyman.com.
Welcome to Sub-Zero, the original liquid nitrogen ice cream store and home of the Cocker Crunch.
Technoplex Healthcare leverages its world-class materials science knowledge to deliver better patient outcomes by designing and manufacturing products that allow for less invasive procedures, reduce pain, enable faster healing, and safer drug delivery.
Pizza right now.
Brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the buffalo chicken calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010
all right, now it's
or find them on the web
yeah,
at
I just have you for the jokes.
townhousepizzaroastbeef.com.
Check. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Ashland Boys Varsity Football on WACA. Tonight's Tri-Valley League matchup features the 3-3 Westwood Wolverines and your 5-1 Ashland Clockers. Along with Rob Silver, I'm Josh Abrams, and Rob, we talked a little bit about this in the pre. Clockers coming off a dominating win at Holliston last week. Will we see more of the same tonight, or could this be a trap game for the Clockers?
I don't think this team's going to fall into that trap mentality. They had a little scare earlier on against Bellingham. Not that Bellingham's not a good team, but it's a team they really should have played a lot better against, and they had to pull out an overtime victory with a last-minute score in regulation. So I think they've had their scare. I think it's very healthy for them, and I think they'll be well prepared like they were last week. The big key to this game, I think, is going to be controlling the ball, and that's their offense. Having the ground game really fits that type of model really well because this Westwood team is explosive. They throw the ball well, and they throw it often. And they can score quick.
Right, they have been an offensive juggernaut, I think, as you mentioned earlier. Right, they've beaten their last two opponents by a combined score of 93-7.
Yeah, exactly. One of the teams being Dedham, who is definitely struggling with the step up from the Tri-Valley Small to the Tri-Valley Large, and we had the same 43-0, 42-0 wins, and we're getting ready for the national anthem. We'll be back in a sec. Enjoy.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Wonderful rendition of the national anthem to kick off things here for Friday Night Lights here on the Kunis
William Kunis Field, the Plateau.
The Plateau, thank you.
Like to throw it all in there as we get ready for the 126 self-storage kickoff. One of our sponsors, 126 Self-Storage.
Mm-hmm.
Who else we got tonight? We have
We got a slew of sponsors. So in addition to 126 Self-Storage, our old friends, Technoplex Healthcare Ashland, of course, Townhouse Pizza and Roast Beef, who were kind enough to supply the crew with some food tonight with dinner, Mr. Handyman of Central Metro West, and, of course, Sub-Zero Nitrogen Ice Cream right there in Ashland Center.
And do we have Ashland Ale House tonight? Is that
we do. I missed them on my list, but, yeah, I've got Ashland Ale House as well. Thank you for the reminder. Of course, you can check their menu at ashlandalehouse.com.
We're a team. That's.
So Clockers wearing the royal blue jerseys and white pants. They'll be going from left to right across your screen. The Wolverines in all white with green helmets, green numbers.
Back to receive is Zero Jaden Drayton and Charlie Jessup on the top of your screen. It's angled towards Jessup. Going to let it go out of bounds, but has to field it on the one hop. Good pursuit. He's brought down with a minimal gain.
Yeah,
nice effective kickoff.
Able to evade that first tackler, but couldn't do anything else. So nice job by Ashland Special Teams to start things off. And Wolverines will start at their own 25.
Look like number 12, Ollie LaRoe, in on the tackle. You'll see him punting for our team later. If we ever have to punt, let's hopefully take that back. Maybe you won't see him.
Yeah. Seeing minimal Ollie LaRoe is not a bad thing. No offense to him or his family, of course.
Exactly. So we'll see how this secondary performs, and this line is Ty Pindell, the quarterback. And he's got number 9, Narawat Kamal Tranapipun. I knew that was going to happen. I was going to try to pronounce the name. The play was going to be over before I finished it.
Caught us a little by surprise, Robbie. We talked so much about what an explosive offense they have, all the passing. They had 4 wideouts lined up there, and instead handed it off to the lone setback for short gain.
Yeah, they like to mix it up between Narawat, number 9, and number 3, Brendan Senjik, who had a really nice game against Norwood. He's also a targeted receiver. There's a big hole. Pick up of about 7. That was Cendric. No, number 9 again.
Another run by number 9.
Kamal Ratana Peboon. I'm going to get that before the end of the night. That was a
Good
little
luck
better.
with that one. Brings up 3rd down here for the Wolverines, 3rd and short.
Could say I don't have a roster and just say number 9.
But then people think Ted Williams.
Oh, good point. Had him in the backfield, but able to fall ahead and enough for the first down. So 3 plays, 3 runs.
That last one was especially bruising, but he got the job done. First down, Wolverines.
On that defensive line, Isaiah Early, you'll see number 9. He's wearing the cast on the right arm. He's had that all year, but he's had a really good season. The last few games, he's really picked up his performance. Number 6, Malachi Lambert, also a great two-way player.
On that last play, he really seemed to sniff it out and drop the carrier for a short gain.
Yeah, they gave Holliston so much trouble getting in there really quick. I think that's one of the reasons why they've elected to try and establish the ground game, and then they'll sneak a pass in.
Yeah, maybe try to wear down that Ashland offense, defensive line.
Yeah. They got to watch out for number 2 in the secondary, our safety, Owen Wolfram, who just came up to make a tackle right there. He's a junior. Oh, actually, that was number 9. I apologize. Isaiah Early, who I mentioned before. But number 2, Owen Wolfram, small guy, but one of the just very smart. I said it before. He's just got a really good football IQ. You hear that term, but he really seems to know what's going on. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. That's enough for a first down.
Yep, and that's enough for another Westwood first down.
Clocker's front line also Alfred Nato, number 54. Mark Mermelstein, number 52. Pat St. Peter. Nick Boomer, also a big impact player on defense. And Kevin Ozalumba just always in the right place. Hugo Rossi, a couple interceptions, big one last week. Oh, not last week, against Adam. Oh, Marblestein chasing down the quarterback. Gets it away to McDonald, I believe. Good enough for 6 yards.
Good call, yeah. That was a completion to McDonald. Mermelstein almost blew that up. Got some good pressure in on the quarterback, but completion made and spotted right at midfield.
4 yards. Almost got to the 51-yard line. I said that one week. My brother picked it up and had it. He's like, "Yeah, you called the 51-yard line."
That's what brothers live for, Rob, right?
I thought it was Canadian football. I was watching old Flutie highlights. Warren Moon.
Grey Cup. A little holding there. No flag. Pass complete.
Oh, he missed the tackle.
Blew the tackle, and he is gone to the races.
And that's what they do. That's Drayton on the curl route. Makes the defender miss, and 50 yards. 50-5-0. And a quick Wolverine score.
Looks like Coach McKay is way downfield by the 15.
I don't know if there was something on the lineup. How they
He's
were
still
lined
out
up.
there.
I'm not sure if that's towards the ref or the
player.
Yeah, Daniel Castro. Oh, 8:16 mark, 3:44 into the game, and Wolverines on the board. Try to fake on their first extra point a couple weeks ago against Norwood. This one down, and good. 7-0. So a well-balanced drive.
I don't know, Rob. I would disagree. I mean, that was a run-heavy drive and just that one big pass play to score the touchdown.
Well, I wouldn't have said well-balanced if they didn't have the pass play before it.
In terms of number of yards. Okay, I'll give you that.
No. You're right. You're right. Well-balanced from the high school level because generally speaking, I'd say maybe, 10 to 20% of the plays are passing versus rushing in general.
Mm-hmm. Well, as we await the Wolverine kickoff, I want to remind our viewers here on the live stream that Rob and I are monitoring the chat. So if you want to shout out, let us know where you're watching from tonight, who your favorite player is, or tell us your favorite dad joke. It's all fair game here on the live chat on YouTube, and I would be happy to give you that shout out.
So we didn't talk about the Bobby Platinum spread of the game, but
Okay.
I did have 7.5. Clockers favored by 7.5. So right away.
Yeah, that line's in jeopardy.
I'll check with my brother who's in Vegas at the Bellagio right now and see if it's off the board at this point. Here's a kick. That's what they try to do. And a nice heads-up play by the Clockers. They've seen the game field. And Ollie LaRoe, as we said, we want to hear the name.
Man on the spot.
For the right reasons.
Recovered by number 12, Ryan McCabe.
So, Rob, would you say the Clockers had the all-state team out there, the good hands?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, so first drive of the night for the Clockers. First drive brought to you by Techniplex Healthcare of Ashland. Mermelstein under center? Oh, no, make that, sorry.
Atherton to Ozalumba, gets to the outside. Forges ahead for 5, maybe 6 yards.
I forgot just how much power Kevin has when he gets his head down and just bowls forward. Took 3 guys down with him. A nice 5-yard gain for Kevin to start things off.
Yeah, the only game he didn't score this year was against Archbishop William in the 20-12 loss.
Yeah,
but
their
he had
lone loss of the year.
He had 250 all-purpose yards, 2 70-something yard runs, and an 80-yard kick return.
Well, he sets up deep here. Clocker showed 2 wideouts. That's Paddleford in motion.
And Ozalumba charges ahead for 7 yards and a first down. And number 14,
Paddleford, yeah.
I believe it's pronounced Padelford.
Oh, Padelford, excuse me. Thank you.
I was walking into the game earlier in the season and talking to his grandparents, unbeknownst to me, and I said, "Oh, who do you know on the team?" And they pronounce it. I said, "I'm glad you said that because I never would have pronounced it that way. So I'm glad I ran into you."
Okay, Atherton under center.
Belford in motion, and again it's Ozalumba.
Run by number 23, Kevin Ozalumba.
Okay, bounced it outside. Couldn't find the hole right up the middle. Another nice gain for him.
If you get a chance, you should watch the replay of the Holliston game on HCAT, I believe. Is that
HCAT?
Yeah.
Or is that HCAT might be
Or
Hopkinton.
Well, I thought the cat was the Panther, and the cam
Oh,
was
HCAM, I think, is Hopkinton. HCAT.
right.
Is Holliston.
That's how I remember the Panther versus. But he had an unbelievable 20-something yard run with his cuts back and forth. And there's Malachi Lambert. Such a great compliment, and he's in the clear. Oh, just tripped down from behind.
Got a great block way downfield from Hugo Rossi to spring him for an extra 10 yards.
It's going to be more than enough for an Ashland first down.
Just a great compliment to Ozalumba's slashing style.
Do we have kind of a thunder and lightning thing going on there?
You know, it's so overused, but it really does seem to be like that.
I'll just set him up and you knock him down, Rob.
And Wolfram coming into the game almost went to the other side. After I said he's got a good football IQ. All right, Hugo Rossi lined up to the top of your screen, number 4. Down at the bottom here, Mark Mermelstein. We'll see if we get a pass play here. And he's going to keep it. That's Wolfram. And Coach McKay will do that. He's used Wolfram a number of times at quarterback.
It's going to pick up about 5 yards, set up a second down and 5.
And Aaron Wolf also, who you normally see with the extra points.
Yeah.
And it's very confusing. Very few teams have a Wolf and a Wolfram.
Right.
And we're playing the Wolverines, so it's just...
It's too much. It's too much.
We'll do the best we can.
Okay, full backfield here for the Clockers.
And it's Ozalumba on the handoff, right up the middle.
He got some nice blocks from his line, absolutely.
Great job by the line. And a first down pickup of 11.
First down.
So first and goal here for the Clockers.
Ashland is gonna be
4:40 and running here in the first quarter. Clockers down 7-0.
Atherton back into the lineup to run quarterback. Who's number 79 on the Clockers? Do you have a...
Colin Fabiano?
Yes. On the line. Atherton to Ozalumba. Finds a hole, and he's up into the end zone. Touchdown. Kevin Ozalumba. Ashland Clockers answer back with a touchdown drive of their own. 4:12 to go in the quarter, 7-6. On to kick the extra point is number 13, Aaron Wolf. Solid game last week. Perfect with the extra points. Special teams was a little shaky earlier in the year, some mixed extra points, and coming along. Nice boot there.
Plenty of distance.
Yeah.
Kick by number 13, Aaron Wolf is good. It's going to knock our team up at 7.
Okay, so that ties things up here at 7 with 4:12 to go in the first quarter. You are watching Ashland football on WACA. And just a reminder, folks, the best way to keep up with Clocker Sports is the Ashland Athletics Instagram account, now curated by Athletic Director Peter Connery.
Have you had the chance to speak with Peter yet? Have you met him?
Not yet. I mean, I've met him in his prior life before he became AD.
Oh, okay.
He's has kids here in the district, but no, haven't had a chance. I saw him. Yeah, I was. Brian Side and I announced the volleyball game the other night. I saw Peter in his office, but timing just did not work out.
Solid addition. I think he's great sports fan, very enthusiastic. I've had the pleasure of watching the last 6 football games with him on some of the sideline on the away games. And there's the return.
That looked dangerous for a moment, Rob, but the clock was able to bring him down right around the 35.
With a return up to about the 39-yard line.
So, of course,
11, Charlie Jessup on the return, yes.
So, of course, tonight is homecoming for Ashland, and the student section is representing. They're doing a little bit. They're doing a whiteout, Rob. I don't know if you caught that earlier tonight, but the student section is all white. And the only thing that makes me nervous when I hear whiteout, of course, I think about Penn State, and certainly would hate to see that fate befall the Clockers here tonight.
Yeah, it's that was a tough loss. Who they lose to? It was like Boise. No, it was some. Yeah, no names go.
There's a handoff.
Oh,
pushback for a loss.
Initial penetration by Early, and then it's wrapped up by.
Yeah, Nick Boomer. Nick joined the party late, but helped bring him down. First time tonight, Clockers are able to register a loss.
Yep.
It's going to be a gain of about 0.
Every time I talk about Nick Boomer, I think of our buddy Kerry Turner, who probably watching from home, number 44 himself, way back in the day. Ty Pindell fakes the handoff, rolls, hit as he's throwing. Great job, and it's McDonald again on the receiving end. Wrapped up right away by Owen Wolfram.
Caught by number 18, Keelan McDonald. It's going to set up third down and short.
2 yards to go for a first down.
It's gonna be a third down and 2 on the
He's gonna throw one of those again like that, and just as he's getting hit, it's gonna sail. We'll get a pick six before the end of the night.
Okay, you heard it here first, folks.
6-1 on the anytime
On the pick
defensive
six.
score. Nice hole, first down.
Ozalumba and Wolfram in on the tackle for the Clockers.
Gonna be enough for Westview.
Clock stops at 2:41. Still tied here at 7. Clockers and Wolverines here on WACA.
Wolverines getting the call from the sidelines. Haven't seen number 3 in the lineup for the Wolverines much. Senjik. So there's a throw.
Wow.
Perfect dart. This one to Jessup.
Pass by number 5, Ty
That looked like one where he was thrown to a
Left,
spot, like he knew where the receiver was supposed to be, and he hit him. First down here for the Wolverines. We tick down under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
The 126 self-storage first quarter.
Is 126 sponsoring everything tonight?
Just the first quarter.
Oh, okay.
All year long. It's number 9 again, Narawat.
Carry by number 9.
Narawat K.
I can hear the Ashland sideline screaming for a holding call.
Sneak gain about 5, set up a second down and 5.
So Ashland hasn't found an answer yet for this to stop this offense.
Yeah, I mean, every running play except for one has been positive yards, and haven't had an incompletion passing yet. We certainly know the Clocker offense is clicking. We got to see if this defense can keep up its share here. Good protection. One-on-one coverage in the corner. There it is, your first incompletion of the night. Sailing out of bounds, stopping the clock with 44 seconds to go.
Out of bounds.
You know, a lot of that was the penetration.
And about 5.
This time just caused enough disruption to make them throw that one little wide. Little long, little wide.
Okay, so brings up 3rd and 5 from the Clocker 36.
I'm going to scan their sideline and see if Senjik is in uniform. Oh.
But 9 times out of 10 on a play like that, it's going to be a false start call, but we'll see which way this one goes.
Well, I'm encouraged that there was a lot of discussion, but wonder if he was just trying to time it and still waiting for the call.
Well, the Wolverines think it's going to benefit them. Offsides. They're correct. Offsides against the Clockers.
I think it was a question maybe of whether or not it was a first down,
Be offside on
and
the
it is
defense.
enough.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be enough for a Westwood first down.
Clockers have been very disciplined and have avoided those type of penalties the last few weeks. We'll see if that comes back to bite them. Pindell back to pass. A lot of traffic over there, almost like the receivers might have got their wires crossed and we're in the same spot.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely looked like somebody ran a wrong route there. They had a man open, but to no avail. 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Game tied at 7, but Wolverines on the march.
What do we have on the Mr. Handyman weather bug for temperature right now?
Time and temperature from Mr. Handyman, 48 degrees at 7:23 p.m.
Okay. So if I put my jacket back on, I'm not being a baby.
You're a New Englander. You're a baby. Keep the jacket off.
All right.
2nd and 10 for the Wolverines. Quick pass to the flat.
Wolfram chasing him down. Beautiful tackle. That's my man.
Take him out at the legs. Not a lot they can do.
Jessup.
Big tackle by number 2, Owen Wolfram. Going to set up a 3rd down. About 7 or 8.
Yeah, he came from nowhere to make that tackle. And that will do it for the first quarter.
This is the end.
Score tied 7 apiece with the Wolverines facing a 3rd and 10. We're going to get a quick break, and we'll be back for the second quarter in a moment.
Made up of students, parents, coaches, and interested community members, all in the name of supporting and advancing the athletic programs at Ashland High School. If you are interested in joining the Clocker Club, stop by the concession stand and inquire or visit clockerclub.org for more information. That's clockerclub.org for more information. Also, make sure you stop by the concession stand run by the Ashland Clocker Club. Help support Ashland Athletics by stocking up on pizza, cold drinks, snacks, and candy at the concession stand located
Each other. And now we can.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to WACA, continuing live coverage of Ashland High School football. Their opponents tonight, the Wolverines of Westwood.
3rd and 10. Pindle rolls out to his right and knocked away by Hugo Rossi.
And
Pass intended for Jessup, number 11.
WACA cameraman Brady Montecito avoids disaster on that play. Smartly moved out of the way on that one. So 4th down here for the Wolverines.
Yeah, 4th and 10. First adversity that offense have faced all night.
for Westwood.
This is similar to the lineup, the formation they ran the first play of the game, Rob. 4 wideouts, lone setback.
He's got time. Throws it over the middle. Beautiful pass.
Pass by number 5, Ty Pindle.
Interesting. They used a 3-man rush, and it was very ineffective.
Westwood, first down.
I mean, what I'm seeing here is, and it might be a pattern, we'll see how it plays, but they seem to be throwing passes up high, letting the receivers jump up and get them. I don't know if there's that much of a height advantage for the Wolverine receivers over the Ashland defenders.
I definitely saw that in the footage against Norwood, where he was just winging it up there, and there was a huge height advantage, and his receivers would come back, do whatever they had to do, and they had such an advantage. He's just dialed in. He's throwing darts. Drops back to pass again. Turn around. We got the inside. Again, throws it up. Touchdown, Westwood. And that's Drayton again.
Pass by number 5, Ty Pindle caught. Or there is a flag on the play.
Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. It looks like it's going to be against Westwood. It is
There
holding.
it is, that holding call that the Clockers been waiting for all night. Finally got called, and couldn't have happened at a better time, Rob.
For Westwood.
So 6 points come off the board. The Wolverines move back a few yards, and we'll do this again.
I mean, you got to give some credit, though, to Westwood. They've certainly given their quarterback, Ty Pindell, plenty of time to throw, but that time
26-yard line.
it was due to a holding call. And now Pindell almost forced to throw it. 1st and 20, steps back to pass. He's got somebody in on him, and there's Malachi Lambert with a huge sack.
Looks like about a 10-yard loss on the play.
Malachi Lambert.
Just a massive tackle. He was going full speed. He misses him and doesn't wrap him up, then
Yeah, I mean,
he's going to have
all his
plenty of
momentum,
time.
I was just watching on the replay, and all his
Yeah.
momentum almost took him out of the play, but he was able to hold on and bring him down. And that's a tall quarterback, tough to bring down.
It's going to be a second down and very long.
Need to get to the 6-yard line for a first down. So it's 29 yards, 2nd and 29. And they're bringing the heat again, this time to Jessup. Picks up about 4 yards. We can live with that, that's for sure.
Number 11, Charlie Jessup, forced out of bounds.
Boomer
Third down
and
and
Pat
1.
St. Peter.
Yeah, he got tackled from behind. He never saw it coming.
Peter on the tackle.
Just have to make sure there's no penalties in the secondary. May just throw one up there, look for a pump fake, and underneath came Wolfram, but he almost had a chance there with Jessup.
You could see Wolfram's eyes from here, how wide they were. He read the play the whole way, but took the wrong path to get to the ball, unfortunately. But he was there, and it brings up 4th and really long for the Wolverines. Ball spotted at the Clocker 31.
4th and 25. They did convert their first 4th down conversion.
4th and 10, in fact. So Wolfram and Ozalumba are the two deep men here for the Clockers.
I like the fact they kind of stepped back. They got a 3-man rush, throwing it deep over the middle. Oh, and he almost had him. Good coverage. Had to be a perfect pass.
That receiver's the only one who's going to even be able to make a play on that ball, but it did led him out of the end zone, and the Clockers will take over on downs with 9:30 to go in the first half. Game tied at 7.
Huge defensive stand for the Clockers.
Ashland will start their drive on the 31-yard line. First down and 10.
Ozalumba on the handoff.
He
Gets
turned
hit.
nothing into something.
Yeah, his hit. Bounces outside for a couple, falls forward. 2nd and 8.
Ashland's going to have a second down and 8.
So score tied 7-7. Just under 9 minutes to go in the half. Clockers was 2nd and 8. Atherton
A little misdirection there.
Yeah, quick handoff. Pickup of a yard brings up third and 2 yards.
Okay. This portion of Ashland football brought to you by Townhouse Pizza and Roast Beef. Looking for the best slice in town? It has to be Townhouse Pizza and Roast Beef. Stop by before or after the game for their legendary pizza, delicious roast beef subs, and so much more. Check them out at Townhouse
Tonight's
Pizza
game is
Roast
brought to you in
Beef
part
.com.
by Townhouse Pizza, subs, roast beef.
Atherton hands it off to Ozalumba, runs into his own player, gets up to the 40-yard line, pick up a 5 yards.
I think it's going to bring up 4th and 2.
Yeah, maybe less than 2.
Okay, Rossi jogs off. Atherton back in. See Ozalumba, Mermelstein.
Combination of the hard count where they rush up, and then I do
They go
think
in
they'll
gunk?
go for it. They're definitely lined up for it. They'll call timeout, and then they will go for it on 4th and 1, though. Trying to draw them off sides. And Atherton forges ahead.
Looked like Ashland's answer to the tush push on that play, Rob.
Yeah, they've run that a few times. Very effective. Any chance to reference your Eagles?
Actually, Rob, we like to be called the world champion Philadelphia Eagles.
You've earned it. I'll allow it. I'll allow
I
it.
appreciate it. 1st and 10 for the Clockers at their own 43. Under 7 minutes to go in
And
the
they
first half.
Stick with the gunk package. Pitch to Ozalumba. Finds a hole. Gets to the outside. He's got to beat Jessup. And he does as he rumbles down for about, let's see, what are you down to the 24-yard line? 26, 33 yards, 30 yards.
Yep, longest run of the night for the Clockers. 1st down, deep in Wolverine territory. And hat tip to Ozalumba. I mean, not only was that a great run, but he held on to the ball. A last desperate attempt by Jessup to knock that one out falls short.
So the Clockers will stay with the gunk formation. Pitch to Ozalumba. No, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I used the binoculars. I used the binoculars. I still didn't know what the heck was
Sure.
going on.
That gunk formation is just so deceptive.
I was talking to one of the coaches earlier in the year, and I mentioned it before, but Ozalumba works just as hard at faking the handoff as he does, actually getting it to sell it. It's part of the deception. Atherton looks over to the sidelines for some direction. The 2nd and 6 play. Pitch to Lambert. Finds a hole, spins around. There's a flag on the play as Lambert rushes for a 1st down.
Yeah, flag was thrown from the middle of the secondary, Rob, so interesting to see what they're going to call here.
Is he calling holding, or did he get a piece of his face mask?
It's just,
It will be holding.
against the Clockers. Yeah, I mean, when we see that flag behind the line of scrimmage, I mean, it's almost always offensive holding.
Well, it came from.
But it came from the secondary. It came from
yeah.
the Wolverine secondary, and that's what led to my confusion about what they were going to call there. So Atherton jogs back in here with the play. Clock running. 5:20 to go here in the first half.
And it brings up 2nd and 16 for the Clockers. Pitch to Lambert again. This time they get in the backfield. It's Drayton who drags them down.
Yeah, he just got upended there. And Rob, I got to tell you, especially from this angle, like seeing Atherton under center, his knee is so close to the ground when he's
I was
crouched
thinking
under
the
center.
same
It makes
thing. Yeah, I was thinking the same exact thing.
So, Rob, just checking the chat really quick. It looks like one of your fans checking in, Victoria Feenstra.
Oh, hello.
Says, I guess I better be ordering Rob pizza on Tuesday night.
No need. Covered. We're covered with that, but thank you very much. Ozalumba in motion on the jet sweep. Gets a block. And another
flag.
Flag in the backfield. It's tough to hold the blocks on those plays.
Yeah, I mean, I just thought that was some great teamwork between the line with the blocks and Ozalumba making what he can with the holes that were given to him. But hopefully this one's not going to be coming back as well.
Yeah, 4:20 to go in the second quarter. 4:20. And a holding call.
Another offensive holding penalty on Ashland.
So we've talked about this multiple times, but you can't win championships and make these type of mistakes on a consistent basis.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, these two penalties have negated so much of that big Ozalumba run that got them into great field position to begin with.
So it's 3rd and 26, almost just the opposite of what Westwood did with their 3rd and long. Wolfram back to pass, little middle screen. Not sure how he fell. Unless he was hit.
I'm not even sure if he was the intended receiver, but he had to go way up high, a lot higher than he expected to catch that pass.
Yeah, they had some good penetration.
Oh, yeah.
I think Wolfram just kind of had to throw it a little. Couldn't put the touch on it that he wanted.
No, he was under heavy pressure there. Just an unblocked rusher there.
So they're forced to punt, and that brings in Ollie LaRoe.
Sorry to see you go, Ollie LaRoe.
We hardly knew you.
a
deep snap. Handled nicely by Ollie LaRoe.
Just
a great punt.
Block.
Gets a sideways bounce and Hatchet.
Yep. Sophomore Ezra Hatchet stops the play there. So with 3:15 to go, Wolverines take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So the teams trade possessions, and who else is sponsoring us tonight?
I'm glad you asked, Rob. This portion of Ashland football on WACA brought to you by Sub-Zero Nitrogen Ice Cream. Experience science meeting dessert at Sub-Zero. They flash freeze your custom-made ice cream right before your eyes using liquid nitrogen, giving you the freshest, creamiest treat possible. Stop in for a sensational and delicious experiment. Check out Sub-Zero Ice Cream at subzeroicecream.com.
Pendle on the handoff to Narawat K. Pickup of about 3 as we approach the 3-minute mark.
I've been watching a lot of Red Zone. I thought you were going to say the witching hour.
Not yet, right? Isn't that the 4th quarter?
Second down, about 7.
I think, yeah, on the early games, I think it's like 3 o'clock, 3:30.
Okay.
Wolverine showing 3 wideouts here. Handoff on in the backfield.
Big hole. Isaiah Early brings the runner down after a gain of about 7. Brings up a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, I mean, we're down under 2.5 minutes, Rob. These Wolverines do not look to be in any kind of hurry.
They have all their timeouts, I believe, as they stop him. Oh, falls forward just enough for a 1st down.
Well, maybe a possible turnover. Yeah, Braden Mead pops up with it.
You know, it's unless the fumble is blatant, they so rarely will call it if they're going to the ground. It's so hard to see in real time, and they just always err on the side of caution.
There's play action fake.
It's being chased down. Oh, almost picked up by Nick Boomer.
That was wild as Pindell was just trying to get rid of it, probably throw it out of bounds. Threw it right into Boomer's hands, but at that velocity, I don't know who could have held on to it. But great pressure from the Ashland defensive line. Another near turnover there for the Clockers on back-to-back plays. We're under 2 minutes now in the half. Okay, Rob, here's this overload again on the near side. 3 wideouts, 1 on the far side. Quarterback back
and
to
they
pass.
go the other side.
Yep. Great dancing by that receiver, and another first down for the Wolverines.
That was Drayton again. Drayton caught the first score of the game on a 50-yard play. Same play. This time it was defended a little bit better, but not enough to keep him short of the first down. So 1st and 10. Clock running, 1:43 to go. Pindell looks that way again. Maybe a little miscommunication with his receiver, Drayton, that time.
Absolutely. That receiver was not where Pindell was expecting. Ball falls harmlessly to the ground. 2nd and 10 for the Wolverines, 1:38 to go.
Just a reminder to the Clocker fans, we will start with the ball we received to start the second half. You paused with a head shake. Did I get that wrong?
No, you got it right.
Okay.
I was just searching my
well,
memories.
I just remember, yeah, only because Pindell misses again on the throw.
I wasn't
Because
sure.
Westwood got it and ran
Right.
March right there.
But I wasn't sure if Nick Boomer got a hand on that one as the pass sailed across the middle. Nowhere near an intended target. Clock stops again here with 1:33 to go, and 3rd and 10 for the Wolverines at their own 42. But yeah, that opening kickoff by the Clockers, they had really good coverage and minimal gain for the Wolverines.
It's a big down. There's still plenty of time. If the Clockers were to be able to get the ball back with a stop here, wouldn't put it out of the question for them to march down and get a late score. There's a design screen underneath to Narawat K. Perfect call at a perfect time.
Yeah, look, almost like they were inviting the blitz and open up a receiver behind that additional wave of rushers.
Yeah,
turn into a long gain.
That's the key to that screen. You have to sell it. A player down for Westwood. Going to get a little timeout.
Okay, this portion of WACA coverage of Ashland High School football brought to you by Ashland Ale House. Come on down to Ashland Ale House, your local spot for great food, cold drinks, and a fantastic atmosphere. They're the perfect place to grab a bite with the family or meet up with friends to catch the next big game. When you think great food, great beer, great times, you should think Ashland Ale House. Check them out at ashlandalehouse.com.
Do you eat there on occasion?
I do. In fact, last month I went there for trivia night.
Oh, really? When's that?
Is
it Tuesdays?
Tuesday nights.
Tuesday's a big trivia night.
Yep.
I've had the turkey tips there. Very pleased with those.
I'm a big fan of the hot pastrami.
Oh, I'm not a pastrami guy, but
maybe
I'm
if you went to
glad
the Ashland Ale House, you would be.
Never been able to incorporate that into my.
And I will tell you too, Rob, great service. No matter what waiter or waitress we get, we always get taken care of at the Ale House.
All right, so we're back. 1:20 to go. 1st and 10 after the Westwood first down. Pindell to the right. Throws underneath. And a great defensive play to knock him out of bounds before he could come down. As Jessup caught it, but because he had to jump, he was able to be pushed out of bounds.
Every time you say Jessup, I
Colonel
think of
Jessup.
Few Good Men.
Absolutely. How can you not? How can you not?
It's going to be a 2nd and 10 for Westwood on the 40-yard line.
Thinking the same thing.
Yeah, are you thinking that maybe the Clockers need to call out a code red here.
All right. Now the door's open, so we'll just have to work those in for the rest of the night. Pindell drops back to pass. Great job by Lambert. Perfect defense.
Yeah, had his right hand on the shoulder pad, left hand knocked the ball away. Perfectly clean. Great play by Lambert. Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Wolverines with 1:08 to go in the first half. Game tied at 7.
3rd down and 10 on the 40-yard line.
So they like this formation.
Mm-hmm.
And a handoff to Narawat. There's
Late
a
flag from the
flag.
backfield.
Immediately, quarterback Pindell turns around. What are you throwing that for?
And I got to tell you, I mean, it was an impressive flag throw by the ref. That thing sailed at least 10 yards.
He had the wind with him.
He's in mid-season shape. Okay, holding against the Wolverines. That'll push him back.
Holding penalty against Westwood. It's going to set them back 10 yards.
It's going to make it a 3rd and 20. I think it would have been a 4th and 5.
No question you accept the penalty there.
I don't think it's no question.
Based on what we've seen tonight, I mean, they had no problem converting a 4th and 10, so.
Yeah. And going back, undercut. Oh, man.
How did he catch that?
Malachi Lambert had a beat on it and just a perfect throw to McDonald.
Timeout called by the Wolverines with 31 seconds left in the half.
And that's the only reason why I said it wasn't. There was a question whether you go 4th and 5 or 3rd and 20 just because he's so adept. It's almost like gives him 2 chances to gain.
But you got to trust your defense too, Rob, you know?
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I mean, we're not tracking time of possession up here on the press box, but it just feels like the Wolverines have been dominating in that category tonight.
Yes, I would definitely give them the upper hand on time of possession. .31 seconds to go.
Time for the Clockers to make a stand here on defense.
Just need one play, one deflection. That was one thing I did see in the Norwood film, Westwood Norwood, was he throws those nice hard passes, but a few of them are deflected. And if you have defenders in the area, you're going to pick up possible interception and end the pick six, which is still in play at 7-1, now 10-1.
Keep an eye on Jessup, the near side of your screen, bottom of your screen, as Pindell drops back to pass. He's looking for him the whole way. One-on-one coverage.
Turn around.
I'll tell you what, I could have seen a pass interference call go either way on that play, as both players kind of got tangled up, both trying to get to the ball.
Yeah, good no call. Hugo Rossi had him blanketed. If had he not turned around, you might have seen a flag.
Okay, so clock stops again with 23 seconds to go. Game tied at 7. Wolverines just outside the red zone.
.23 seconds to go. The ball on the 25-yard line. I believe there's 1 or 2 timeouts left for Westwood. They had the injury, but I don't know if they had a timeout on that. Zips it up the middle.
number 5, Ty Kendall, caught.
McDonald again, I believe. Wow.
Westwood will call a timeout.
Okay, another timeout called by the Wolverines with 16 seconds to go.
So you got first and goal just inside the 10-yard line.
So just taking a look at the chat, Rob, and our online audience has a fair number of Westwood fans out there tonight who disagree with us felt that was not a good no call.
Oh,
so
okay.
Entitled to your opinion. We'll give that one to Owen. Glad to have you with us, Owen, where you may not agree on our favorite football teams, but you're still welcome to join us here on WACA. Let's hear from you, Clocker Nation. Where are you tonight? We know Clocker Nation extends coast to coast and around the world.
I prefer less pass interference calls, especially when they're in general, both ways.
Sure.
Too many games in the NFL, college, just these ticky-tack, and they decide the game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only after you look at the slow-mo instant replay, you
Right.
see somebody might have tugged a shirt, yet the ball's 10 yards over his head, but very rarely do they wave it off saying something's uncatchable.
I just think it's always better to call a game tight early and then loosen up than vice versa.
And the refs will tell them that too, like, hey, we're going to play it this way. Pindell, the pump fake, that one, yeah. Because he didn't turn around.
Interference?
He didn't turn around. That's basically it.
Pass by number 5, Ty Kendall, incomplete. However, there is a flag in the field.
Okay, Owen, I see you on the chat. All love, bud. Good to have you with us.
Hey, that was interference.
Yep.
No doubt about it. Half the distance, so they'll get it on the 5-yard line. 12 seconds to go.
I'll tell you, this is starting to feel like an NFL game with how long it's taking to play these last 2 minutes.
Yeah, I got to run to the men's room. This is killing me.
Hey, if you got to go, you got to go. I can take it from here.
Exactly.
Pindell dropping back into shotgun. Got 5 wideouts here. Looking, fires across the middle, and in relatively easy touchdown.
To McDonald again.
For touchdown. 6 seconds remain in our first half.
So this time they do go up, and the score will stand. So it's 13-7 as they come on to kick the extra point.
Here's Westwood. Might be lining up to kick a PAT.
So Clockers will go into the half, barring a miraculous kick return, trailing either 13-7 or 14-7. What do you think? What do you think, Josh?
I think you're absolutely right. It could
13-7
go
or
either way.
14-7? Which one?
You know,
Make a stand.
I'm gonna say, I hate to be, I don't want to be thought of as a homer. I think it is going to wind up being 14-7. But regardless, I think the Clockers go into the half. They've got a lot to think about.
I thought you might even say, what about 15-7? 15-7 is not off the board.
It's not off the board, but it's not exactly the heavy favorite either. Referee had a long talk with both teams. They have an excessive celebration penalty on the Wolverines.
That's interesting. So it moves it back 15 yards, which makes it about 33-yard extra point. 35. Yeah, 35-yard extra point.
This is Jonathan Bertone lined up to kick here for the Wolverines with Pindell holding.
And with the way they converted or had these big 20-yard pass plays, everyone's better off going for 2. We'll see what kind of leg he's got. First one was a little shaky.
Kick is up, and it is short.
13-7. It may not seem like a lot, but it's
The announcer Jake strikes again.
a minor victory.
6 seconds remaining in our first half.
Okay, so Rob, I mean, this first half, what do you think? Has it played out the way you expected?
No. Now, I thought after watching the game last week against Holliston that we would play a much cleaner game, similar to that was one of their best game in years last week against Holliston. But just the penalties,
Well, again,
very uncharacteristic, and it just killed them. They had the chance to go up on that drive, and
well, that was the concern I brought up in pregame, right? Could this be a trap game? That Holliston game was practically generational.
yeah. And I don't think it's not like they're playing without any enthusiasm or anything like that. It's just those mental mistakes, or and when you're in the midst of it, as they try that pooch kick, got to fall on that, and they do.
A little bit of miscommunication between two potential receivers by the Clockers, but they're able to fall on it.
Well, what he did that the Norwood team didn't do is call for a fair catch, which you can do on those short kicks. And Norwood was kind of panicking and not running up to catch the ball, scared they were going to get hit as they caught it, not realizing just call for a fair catch. And
okay, so Owen, our new friend here on the chat, asking about who we have in the World Series, Blue Jays or Dodgers, and Owen, we'll save that one for the second half.
It's basketball
3 seconds
season,
to go.
Owen. It's basketball season. Come on.
So, Owen, I got your back. I'm the baseball
Pitch
guy of
to
the two of us.
Kevin Ozalumba. Always exciting. 14 yards, no flag, so that will run out the first half. And with one half in the books here at Ashland High School, the Plateau, William Cunis Field, it's 13-7 Westwood Wolverines. You're watching WACA Varsity Football. I'm Rob Silver, my partner Josh Abrams. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back for some second half action soon.
.126 Self-Storage is located at 162 Pond Street and is owned by Ashland native Michael Kane. Gated and fenced with 24-hour security cameras, they offer convenient drive-up storage units for both your residential and commercial needs. Temperature-controlled units and outdoor vehicle, boat, and RV storage is also available. Check them out at 126selfstorage.com, and thank you to Michael Kane for being a great underwriter for WACA's coverage of Ashland High School football games.
Give me the pizza right now.
Brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the Buffalo Chicken Calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com. Technoplex Healthcare leverages its world-class materials science knowledge to deliver better patient outcomes by designing and manufacturing products that allow for less invasive procedures, reduce pain, enable faster healing, and safer drug delivery.
Have a great season and
Go Clocker!
WACA-TV's coverage of tonight's game is sponsored in part by Mr. Handyman, the home improvement professionals. They're your one-call solution for a wide range of home maintenance and repair needs performed by fully insured technicians. Located right here in Ashland at 200 Butterfield Drive, give them a call at 508-231-4639 or request service at mrhandyman.com.
Ice cream in a cone. Ice cream, never alone. Scoop it high, scoop it low. Ice cream's the best, don't you know?
Welcome to Sub-Zero, the original liquid nitrogen ice cream store and home of the Cocker Crunch.
Hit the race. With friends or family, come along. Let's all sing the ice cream song. Ice cream, never alone.
The lights blaze over Ashland. The harvest moon hangs high. And once again, the season gives way to the thunder of the gridiron. Tonight, on their home turf stand the Ashland Clockers. A team forging its destiny, charging out of a victorious week, rising to the 7th rank in the state. Their challenge arrives in the form of the Westwood Wolverines. The drama is set. The stakes are immense. Watch it live only on WACA Sports.
Techniplex, innovating for a healthier world. For more information, check them out at techni-plex.com.
Yeah, Techniplex, been a sponsor for many years now. Great addition to the Ashland community. And proud sponsor of all Ashland sports.
Also want to take a moment to thank our crew tonight, Brady Montesino, Mackie Macatak Kotab, Luis Miranda, and Paul Bowden, working the magic at the big board downstairs in the press box. Also want to remind our audience, if you have any interest in becoming an announcer like Rob or me, or want to run a camera, be a video editor, we actually provide on-the-job training for all of those things. It's a total volunteer organization, at least for the, I should say just for the announcers. The rest of the crew does, in fact, get paid. But if it's something you're interested in, whether you're a student or an adult here in the Ashland community, drop us a line. You can check us out, learn more at WACA-TV.com. And Rob, we're about to get underway for the second half.
It is Jonathan Bertone, the senior, kicking it off. Another short kick. That seems to be their style. This one handled nicely by Corey Padelford. And Clockers with some favorable field position to start the second half at the 37-yard line, it looks. 38.
Okay, so Clockers' only successful scoring drive in the first half. They'll touchdown. See if they can put something together here in the second half.
As we mentioned at the start of the game, 4 times this year, Kevin Ozalumba has had a 3-touchdown game. He's 2 away. We'll definitely like to see a couple here. We start with the gunk formation. I'm predicting a 27-20 victory, 28-20.
Okay, so you're seeing a lot of offense here in the second half.
Yeah. I think Coach McKay does a good job with those halftime speeches. Kevin Ozalumba finds some room. He's to the outside.
Just
Once
brought
again.
down.
Yeah, the shoestring tackle.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Is that McDonald?
First down for Ozalumba. Oh, just short of a first down. So great job there. Second, third effort netted him those extra yards, and Clockers in a good spot here, just approaching midfield. Opening drive of the second half.
It's interesting. It seems like every time Ozalumba has touched it, you know, he's had a couple short runs, but he's been getting these chunks. This time to Lambert, the other side.
Working hard, got the first down.
Yeah, it looks like he had a little bit of a hold to the left side.
I felt like he was getting
Hesitated.
held up. He was breaking out of a tackle, but that tackle held long enough for some help to come along and bring him down.
Exactly.
So Clockers at their own 49-yard line as they approach the line of scrimmage, sticking with the gunk formation. Ozalumba and Lambert on the outside. Pitches to
Ozalumba.
one of the few times I've ever seen him knocked backwards, but he did get positive yards before getting pushed.
Yeah, they're giving him the 49, 2 yards.
So just checking back in quickly with our friend Owen on chat, who asked us late in the first half if we have Jays or Dodgers. And Rob, I know you're not much of a baseball guy, but what do you think?
I'm going to have to go Dodgers.
Okay, the smart money's on the Dodgers. Here come the Clockers in gunk formation. Pitches to Ozalumba. Close to another Clocker first down, far sideline. So my head says Dodgers win. I mean, they're just so talented, and huge payroll. But boy, I'd love to see them get upset.
Well, I was kind of rooting for the Mariners.
Oh, I was
because of my
in
brother.
On the Mariners. Why?
So now I have a bad taste in my mouth for the Blue Jays.
That's fair.
3rd and 1. And there's the push forward. It looks like the spot is going to give it to him.
They're signaling first down.
Number 3, Ben Atherton with quarterback keeper.
So I don't think your bad taste compares to the bad taste I have from the Blue Jays win over the Phillies in 1993. But I'm also a little bit bitter about the Dodgers knocking out the Phillies this year in the playoffs. I even got to one of those games down in Philly.
Is that...
I was at game 1.
Is that why you missed the broadcast?
No, I missed our 2 home games. I missed one to be at a Red Sox game with my son and the other to be in Vegas with some friends.
Okay. Both well-excused absences.
Yeah, I had a note from my mom. Clock ticks under 9:15 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Clockers down 13-7.
Those aren't even the real bad dad jokes. Ozalumba again. Find some space. Once again. It's the deep secondary that brings them down. 12 yards and a first down.
Speaking of dad jokes, Rob, let me know. I've got one queued up for our dad joke of the night.
First time out.
Fair enough, fair enough. So 1st and 10 for the Clockers inside the Wolverine 30. And this drive's feeling pretty good, Rob. Got some good momentum going here.
Did you see the substitution in the quarterbacks? They bring Owen Wolfram in. A lot of times he'll keep it and run right up the middle. He does keep it. Goes up the side and a hold.
Yeah, Wolfram did a really nice job of using his body to shield the ball, try and hide it from the defenders and add to some of the mystery of who actually had that one. But all for naught as another holding call goes against the Clockers. Clock stops at 8:50 to go. Clockers down 13-7.
That was the only thing in the first half that stopped the Clockers on offense was themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2 back-to-back holding calls, I believe, on one possession. And now it's 1st and 20. Had to double check because it is a spot foul if it's beyond the lines. It's 1st and 20. Fakes the throwback. Good coverage, but where's the flag? There it is. It was well covered. It was just unfortunate by Jessup.
I don't know if they got tangled up or if the receiver just lost his feet, but
I think he had a little push. Push. Let's ask Owen. Let's go to the monitor and our fan. Owen, what do you think?
Yeah. Confirmed on the field. Pass interference against the Wolverines.
So the Clockers, it's not a first down though. Pass interference is it's 15.
It's not the spot of the foul.
No, well, it's spot of the foul, but it's not an automatic first down. So it was 1st and 20. It's 15 yards. So now it's second and, or spot foul, but it's 2nd and 4.
Okay, so
Or actually, they still have the first down marker. I don't know if they have it correct, but it's not a first down.
okay, they haven't moved the chains. The scoreboard shows 1st and 20, so I think the scoreboard's a little bit behind right now.
A lot of confusion on the chain gang. Ozalumba's going to take it in and end the confusion.
Another flag thrown late from the secondary of the Wolverines. Jamie Tripp checking in on the chat, good friend and fellow WACA announcer, saying that was a good call. The pass interference, that is.
Yeah, the hold is going to set them back. So now they got to figure out the down marker. So it's going to be 1st and 14 now.
And completely takes
1st and 13. They got that right. Or 1st and 15.
Takes a great Ozalumba run off the board though.
David Letterman used to say, you know, if you get the kids up, put the kids to bed. You don't want them watching. This is ugly.
Yeah.
This is not good football.
Ozalumba gets the handoff again, pushes through.
Gets the original line of scrimmage.
Exactly.
Yeah, the line to gain is the 19. It is 2nd and 10. Keeps it himself. Rolls up the middle for about 2-3 yards. It's very rare you see Atherton get a huge gain from that formation. You need a yard, 2, 3, 4 yards. He'll do it.
Well, it's like the Spanish Inquisition. You just don't expect it.
Did I, was it a timeout? Did I call for the bad dad joke?
That was a bad pop reference. Somehow
Ozalumba to the outside, and he's into the end zone for touchdown number 2. Clockers tie it up. No flags on the play. 13-13. So Aaron Wolf coming in to try and put the Clockers on top for the first time today. So Clockers take the opening kickoff. 5 minutes, 13 seconds. March down the field despite some penalties.
Yeah, withstand their own penalties.
Kick is up. It's good. Clockers lead 14-13 on homecoming night.
Yep, first lead of the night for the Clockers. 6:47 to go in the third quarter. And again, that missed extra point at the end of the first half by the Wolverines starting to loom large here in this ball game.
Especially when you're interested in the Bobby Platinum 7.5 point line. You're like, how are they going to win by more than 7.5?
Has your brother checked in from the Bellagio on that?
He has not. He's
Okay.
probably still at the.
It is 3 hours earlier out there.
Where would he be right now?
Dinner reservation? Maybe
Yeah,
at
might be
Prime?
I'm not sure where he'd be going now. He played some golf today. I'm sure there's some nice museums out there. Probably
Seriously?
a nighttime tour of the Grand Canyon, Hoover Dam, or whatever they do. The Sphere,
Gotta tell you,
Wizard of Oz.
there's not a lot to see at the Grand Canyon at night.
He'll bring a flashlight. He'll make do.
Have you been to the Sphere yet?
I have not.
It's amazing.
But I don't go to Vegas much. I was just saying the other day, I've been there like 4 times. As Wolf with the kickoff, drives it deep. It's Drayton on the return. And
Brought down
Ollie
hard.
LaRoe.
Does it again.
Having a great night on special teams, Ollie. Ollie, that's Hoosiers,
Yes.
right? The
Yep.
the little guy?
Yep. Yeah, he was shooting free throws underhand
Yeah.
between the legs.
Rick Barry? Is that Rick Barry that shot the...
I don't remember. It's a little before my time.
Oh. I wasn't watching him live either. All right, so the Wolverines take over. 6:40 to go in the third quarter, trailing for the first time tonight. See what Pendel can do as he leads his offense. Big run. They rip off another 7-8 yards. It's Narawat. Kamal Ratana Pibone. I'm going to...
Padelford?
Kamal Ratana Paboon. Got to break it down. Good tackle,
Boomer again.
but only after a 7-yard gain and a first down. This is Captain Murphy O'Malley, number 87.
Wolverines looking like they're going to a
Hurry
hurry
up.
up offense here. No huddle. Not waiting for the play to get called in. It's very different pace than what they showed in the first half.
Yeah. Yeah, if he was 10 feet tall, he would have had a chance, but that was incidental contact,
I would call that-
uncatchable.
Exactly. That ball was uncatchable.
Good job by the ref to keep the flag in his pocket.
A good no call. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
See if the fans from Westwood agree with that. I call it like I see it. If you know. Good stop by Lambert, limiting him to 3 yards on the gain.
So I'll bring up 3rd and 7.
It's a hurry-up offense from one play. Oh, he slipped in the 6-7. We got that, Peter Goss. We got you. I don't even know what it means, but I just know it's a thing.
Good pressure here. Has ruled no catch. No catch.
Good job.
Good attempt by Jaden Drayton.
Pass intended for, is that Drayton?
Yep.
So first decision of the night, 4th and 6, and it looks like they're bringing on the punting unit. Yep. Referee stoppage, injury or something, or did his helmet maybe come off? Isaiah Early had to come out of the game.
All right, as you called correctly, the Wolverines are going to punt away here. First punt of the night for the Wolverines. Clockers have nobody back.
Moderate roll. We'll take that.
Okay, so the Clockers will take over right there at their own 20. 4:58 to go in the third quarter. Clockers up by 1.
And possession.
With possession, looking to put together another nice drive here in the second half.
39 yards on the punt.
Okay, so Rob, tell me, did you ever hear the joke about the ceiling?
I did not.
Well, that's okay. It's over your head.
Oh. Is that a short joke? Because I'm only 5
No.
5 3/4?
No, it would have been over my head as well.
Okay.
Tonight's dad joke, everybody.
Brought to you by.
We'll have to check with our sponsor, see which one of them wants to
Right,
sponsor the dad
we
joke.
might lose a couple after that. All right. Sticking with the Gunka offense. Keep the ground game churning. Pitch to Ozalumba. Well defended by Westwood this time, only 3 yards.
Yeah, it looked like Kevin was patiently waiting for his blocks to set, and they just never quite came around.
Yeah, that's his method of operation. And
His modus operandi?
Yeah, I was going to say it in, is that Greek?
Latin.
Latin. Thank you.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Look, we're doing high school football. We got to get a little educational sometimes.
But I didn't think people would understand it. So. But that's what he does. He's very patient. He's a 2-year Tri-Valley All-Star. Kevin Ozalumba.
And he's gone.
Out in front, 10, 15 yards ahead of everybody. Kevin Ozalumba to the house. Touchdown number 3, 78 yards. He's been so close all night to breaking
broke it.
one.
Yep.
Finally, nobody even close once he got in the clear.
And I got to tell you, Rob, like, he sprinted the whole way. There was nothing looking back. There was no taunting. There was no bad sportsmanship. Just take it to the house. Act like you've been there before. Great job by Ozalumba.
Great point. And that's something, we'll watch this extra point. Huge extra point.
It's good.
It's good. Sneaks it inside the right upright. Now, when you talk to people, I was talking to Peter Connery, the athletic director, and Miss Pam, one of the resource officers, and she says he's the most polite, the most pleasant, positive person, and as good an athlete as he is, he's as good a person.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah.
So that's 3 touchdowns on the night for Kevin Ozalumba.
That is.
And what did we say in the pregame? What's the Clockers' record when he goes for 3 or more?
They are 4-0.
Okay. Good signs abound here for the Clockers. 4:05 to go in the third quarter. Clockers now up 21-13.
That's how I opened the second half, too, saying that we need the 3 touchdowns. We were only 2 away. And Kevin will be the first to tell you he can't do it without that line. And they're just doing a great job creating holes. Short kick. And a nice return by the Wolverines as they're going to take it over with favorable field position on the 42-yard line.
Yeah, that was Ryan Petrus, a sophomore, number 25 for the Wolverines. Came about 1 tackle short of breaking that one for a touchdown. So exactly 4 minutes to go now in the third quarter. Clockers up 21-13. Wolverines take over here on their own 42. Pindell in shotgun, lone setback, drops back to pass. Pass to the far side. Hits Drayton for a nice completion. Drayton does a little dance, picks up another extra couple yards. Ball's going to get spotted around the Wolverine 48.
Blake Brennan, number 21. Haven't called his name too often this year. Nice tackle to save a huge gain. Over pursuing in the backfield. Brennan again, back-to-back tackles.
Another big gainer for Narrowit. Clockers really haven't found a way to stop him tonight.
Now it's just a really balanced attack. We talked about that. Now it is balanced, but they're really doing. No, they're doing a good job mixing it up. Another run, wrapped up by Hatchet Ezra, number 24, the sophomore, up and coming future All-Star.
Great name for a linebacker. Hatchet.
Yeah, they've been able to get him into offensive side in that gunk formation. Decent runner as well. Pindell looks to his right. This time, Rossi there to wrap him right up.
Completion was to McGowan. Bring up third down, third and about 5. Third and 6. So, I mean, Rob, just all night, it really feels like the Wolverines been using this spread offense, multiple wide receivers to try and open things up in the middle for a narrow width to make the run up the middle.
Player in motion. Clocker's signaling like somebody moved. He does the pump fake again, gets behind the defender. Great defense. That's broken up by, who's getting the congratulations?
I see 21
number
down there.
14, Padelford.
Okay. Perfectly timed leap to defend that pass. No punter coming in for this one, Rob.
Yep. Feel like Westwood, 4th and 1 versus 4th and 7 or 8 doesn't matter. I mean, they're probably just as successful.
Is that same formation, 3 wide receivers to the
Coach
right?
McKay signaling to somebody as Pindell drops back. He's under pressure, rolls right, lets it go, and he stopped. I think he's just short. He needed to gain the 35. Great tackle. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. Clocker's some great defense.
Biggest defensive stop of the night, Rob. So Clockers take over with 1:41 to go in the third quarter. They're up 21-13, looking to build on that lead.
And we always call out the name of the Clockers, but cheerleaders always there on the sidelines to support them. Give me a chance to read off the names of the cheerleaders: Isabel Barbado, Shay Brogan, Bryn Carroll, Claudia Consiglio, Isabella Delgado, Gina DiBiaso, McKenna Murray, Sophia Perrine, Isabel Ryan, Elizabeth Surlove, Natanya Thomas, Hannah Wallenstein, and Nora Wilkinson. And we're back to action. Clockers take over, leading 21-13. 1:41 to go in the third.
Wolverines just had a lineman come in at the last minute, Castaldini.
Ozalumba again, trying to wear down this defense. That's his thing. He started the last touchdown with 2-yard run and then a 78-yard run.
Okay, good omen, good omen. Okay, so ball spotted at the 40, 2nd and 8, I'll say. Clockers approach the line, going to stick with this gunk formation.
Good headphone toss by Coach McKay. Not happy with the substitution situation on the defense.
He is furious.
Yeah. He did pick up a rare unsportsmanlike conduct penalty in the Bellingham game. Would not be surprised if the refs let one fly here.
Okay, here come the Clockers, 3rd and 7 now. Atherton under center. Pitches to Ozalumba. A lot of traffic at the line. He gets brought down quickly.
Try the hard count. Maybe gain a few yards. They're less than 5. Seven seconds to go in the quarter. They're going to let the clock expire. Think about it.
Okay, there's the buzzer. So that is the end of the third quarter. Clockers up 21-13.
Did you say buzzer? Is it a buzzer or is it a horn?
Oh.
What do they do in football? The whistle?
Regardless,
That's
it's the end of the third
that's what we do.
quarter.
That's what we do.
Clockers up 21-13. You're watching Ashland Clocker football on WACA. We'll be right back after this. Almost.
So, quick turnaround. Not sure if we're live yet, but we're getting ready to kick off fourth quarter action. 21-13. Clockers going to punt on a 4th and 3. Scored on their first 2 possessions in the second half, to take a 21-13 lead. There's a nice punt by Ollie LaRoe. Fielded by Drayton to limit the net gain. About 28 yards. I'm Rob Silver with my partner Josh Abrams. Exciting third quarter, Josh.
Absolutely. Good to see the Clockers get that offense clicking and turn a deficit into a lead. So 21-13 is where we are right now. 11:55 to go in the fourth quarter. A couple of Tri-Valley League powerhouses battling it out tonight, both undefeated in the division. Clockers come in ranked at number 7 in the MIAA Division II power rankings. Wolverines at number 20. And winner of this game has the, as you said in the pregame, Rob, right? Inside track on the TVL Championship.
TVL Large. I think they're Division 4.
You're right, Division 4.
Okay.
Many of the other teams for Ashland are Division 2 in their respective sports.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Football's one of the few that's Division 4.
And I saw, Holliston Division 4, like you said, Westwood, but Hopkinton, who's struggling this year, and we faced them on Thanksgiving, they're Division 2. Another chunk on the ground by Westwood. Thought we had that figured out.
Figured that one out.
Yeah.
We'll see where they spot this one. It looks like he got enough for the first down.
So upcoming games here, we got a soccer game senior night Tuesday. You'll
boys
be covering?
Soccer. Boys soccer Tuesday night with Pete Clay. He'll be making his season debut with that one. He and I will have the call Tuesday night against. I think that might be against Westwood. I don't have it in front of me. But boys soccer senior night. They're having a great season. Expecting them to go to the playoffs very shortly. And then you and I will be back here Thursday night for football.
Yes, 6 p.m. start, I believe, on a rare Thursday night, as they throw it in the flat to McDonald, pushed out of bounds by Corey Padelford. 5-yard gain.
Yeah, and I just want to clarify, in case there's any confusion with our WACA audience, that Thursday night game for football will not be on Amazon Prime. It will be exclusively here on WACA, the rare Thursday night game for Ashland High School football.
I'm glad you clarified that. Always paying attention to detail.
That's right.
There's a handoff. A hold and a stop. And I thought I was going to be able to avoid the cramp in the foot, but fourth quarter, it sneaks up on you. I'm just not in, 7 games into the season, and I'm just not in.
You got to stretch, Rob. Stretch and hydrate. Those are the keys.
All right, so the holding call is going to push it back 10 yards. Holding penalties have been pretty even. It might be 3 or 4 apiece.
Mm-hmm. A surprising number of penalties tonight overall between the two teams.
Yes.
So just want to do another quick shout out to all of our football sponsors here tonight. Appreciate their generosity and their support for Ashland football. Technoplex Healthcare at Ashland, Townhouse Pizza and Roast Beef, Mr. Handyman of Central Metro West, 126 Self-Storage, Sub-Zero Nitrogen Ice Cream, and, of course, the Ashland Ale House.
Pindell back to pass. Going deep. He's got to turn around. Kevin Ozalumba gets a hand in there. Perfect defense. That's how you do it. You watch the receiver's eyes. You see him go and just put the hand in there. Textbook defense.
I don't know how Ozalumba broke that one up because that ball beat him there, and somehow he was able to knock it loose and force the incompletion.
It's going to be a 3rd down and 12.
So 3rd and 12 here for the Wolverines.
I have 3rd and 13.
Okay.
I know, the scoreboard says 12, but that's why the people tune in. They want to know, wow.
Let's see where they spot this one. It's going to be right at that first down marker.
It's an accurate spot. I think that's a really accurate spot, and it's the first down. Definitely had the progress.
Okay. Also want to take a moment here, Rob, to thank tonight's crew, of course, always doing a great job for us. They're here hours in advance, taking down after the game, and the unsung heroes, really. I mean, Rob and I, we can walk in here, put on our headsets. All the hard work's already been done for us.
We'll get
those
the
names
thank you,
after the next play. Pindell in shotgun, drops back to pass. Under heavy pressure, fires to the sideline and well incomplete.
Chased down by Isaiah Early, Ezra Hatchett, and Mark Mermelstein. And our crew?
So for our crew tonight, Brady Montesino, Mackie Macatak Kotab, Luis Miranda, and Paul Bowden, our executive producer down in the press box. So thanks to all of you guys. Appreciate all the efforts, and be sure to thank them on the chat as well. We don't do any of this without these guys.
So 9:26 to go here in the game. 21-13, Wolverines trying to mount a comeback. That throw in deep. You know, that was a great pass, and for whatever reason, Teddy McGowan kind of held up and then started to turn on the Jets again, but
just past the outstretched fingertips of McGowan.
His hesitation actually created the incompletion.
Yeah.
It was a nice throw by Pindell.
Huge break for
watch it on the replay.
I already lost it.
You'll see it when you go home tonight and you watch the replay. Although we probably didn't have the isolation shot on him. So 3rd and 10.
Those wideouts not spread quite as far. Here comes the pressure, firing to the far sideline, at least for us, and well out of bounds. Another one of those bullet passes you were talking about earlier, Rob.
Yeah, I think the pass was a little late. Because by the time he made that cut and the ball got there, he was already at the sideline. Good pass rush again by the Clockers on the outside.
I tell you, Pindell looks very comfortable in the pocket.
One of the things we haven't seen him run, put it away and run.
Honestly, he really hasn't had to.
Right. And the Wolverines are going to burn a timeout on this big 4th down play. With 9:14 to go, 4th and 10, just short of midfield.
Okay, while we have this timeout, Rob, do want to give a shout out to the Ashland volleyball team who finished their season at 11-9. Had a big 3-0 win over Hopkinton. Always a quality program to finish their season. Went on the road to Hopkinton on Wednesday night. Finished up at 11-9. They're now ranked number 14 in the Division II power rankings, up 1 spot from last week. And you'll be keeping an eye on things. They haven't released the playoff schedule yet, but we're hoping to get at least one home game out of that we can air here on WACA.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask, if they get a home game with a 14 seed. So.
Yeah, I mean, top 33 go.
Okay.
So 14 seed should be a home game.
Yeah.
And by the way, we talked earlier about boys soccer. Their next game is going to be here on Tuesday against Westwood. It's senior night. Match will be here on WACA. Start time for that one is 6:30.
Did I hear they have a chance for a TVL title as well? Are they in the running? Or
that one I would have to look into. I know they're number 10 in the power rankings. That's
Okay.
what I've been paying attention to this year.
All right,
here we
4th
go.
and 10. Pindell back to pass. Lets it fly. Oh, what a pass and what a catch. He bobbled it and dragged it in. And that's his favorite target, one of his favorite, Drayton.
Yeah, Drayton just outraced Padelford on that one.
Yeah, the coverage was good, but the throw and the
And a little bit of
reception
a
were
circus
better.
catch on the end, yeah. So clock stops here with 9:05 to go in the game. Clockers up 21-13, but Wolverines in the red zone. There's Hatchett again.
Good job. A couple clockers into the backfield, able to limit Narawat K to minimal gain. So it's 2nd and 9 with 8:30 to go. Rolls right.
Got time. Getting pressure now and brought down. A leg.
Oh, picked off!
And he's gone. Is that Boomer?
Nick Boomer. He's got one guy to beat. And he's gone. Oh, he's going to get knocked out of bounds around the 17-yard line. Ty Pindell with an ill-advised. We got a flag down at the 24-yard line. Could be a hold after the interception.
Yeah, I mean, I was wondering if Pindell was down when he threw that ball.
I mean, either way, had he not thrown it away, he was going to lose 15 or 20 yards.
Okay, regardless of the penalty, that interception is going to stand. It is clocker ball. But it looks like they're going to be starting at their own 25 instead of deep in Wolverine territory.
And everybody waiting for some
signal from the refs.
Signal from
Yep.
After the interception, block in the back. So the interception will stand, as Josh mentioned. They'll mark the ball back at the 14-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Clockers.
So 8:16 to go here in the fourth quarter, Rob. Couple of first downs, and they can run this one out.
And number 44, Nick Boomer, with a huge interception.
It's funny, you were talking earlier in the game about how Pindell throws the ball so hard that when it deflects off fingertips, it deflects off players, there's opportunities for turnovers. That was probably his softest toss of the night, an underhand one, but right into the hands of Nick Boomer.
Yeah.
Huge play for the Ashland defense.
Like you said, not sure if his knee touched the ground, but when you're going on the ground and you're trying, he's probably trying to throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, just trying to get rid of it. Avoid the loss.
So, see if the Clockers can mount a long drive here and punch it in.
Pitches, that was Alumba.
Oh, Zalumba out in front. Again, one guy to beat, and I think he's got to beat. 30, 20, 10. Let's make it 4 touchdowns. Kevin Ozalumba, the Wizard of Oz, has done it again. 88 yards. So much for chewing up the clock.
Well, if it turns into an extra possession here, extra score, we'll certainly take it. What are you going to credit him for on that run? That ball started at the 14.
12. Well, the scoreboard had a 12. I looked up. It was
Okay.
88 yards. On top of the 78. He's well over 200 yards.
That one got blocked. Okay, so make it 27-13, a 14-point lead here for the Clockers with 8:01 to go in the game.
Our score is 27 Ashland.
I think I said 27-20 when we came out of the half.
I thought you said 37-35.
Let's. Can we go down the production?
Can we go to the tape on that
the
one?
trailer? Can you guys in the truck?
Our
We line
crack
up.
staff.
Well, 27-13 would be better. I'm not. He has been exploiting that right side of the line all night long.
And once again, I mean, his line came through for him, opened up a hole, and he ran right through it.
Really good vision. So, Aaron Wolf to kick it off, see if he can drive this one deep or a little squib kick. So it's Drayton on the return.
Broke through a couple tackles there, able to get himself up to about the 33, and that's where the Wolverines will start, down 27-13, 7:54 to go in the game.
So the huge interception by Nick Boomer on the previous drive by the Wolverines turns into 7 for the Clockers. Was it just one
6.
play? Yeah, 6.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
that was
you're
the
here.
first.
We need to correct each other.
First play from scrimmage, Ozolumba goes 88.
So back-to-back offensive plays for Ozolumba.
Yeah, I mean, here I was hoping that the
scored.
Clockers could just kind of nurse that one-score lead. And instead, an explosive run by Kevin Ozolumba makes it a 14-point lead, 2-possession game here as the Wolverines try to come back.
Yeah, and the Wolverines are almost forced to throw it now. Try and
Drayton's been open all night. How many receptions do you think he has now? 8?
yeah, 8, 9, and McDonald's had about the same.
Set up a second down about 5 or 6. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Clockers will just have to try and keep them in bounds, keep the clock moving.
I mean, we've been saying this all night, Rob. They are a disciplined team.
Yeah, uncharacteristic first half.
Pindell back to pass, looking, fires across the middle. Intercepted!
Malachi Lambert!
Brings it back to the Wolverine 20, and right now it's coming up all things Clockers. 7:37 on the clock. Clockers right there on the red zone trying to put another one on the board.
This was the Clocker team that we saw last week against Holliston.
Just waited for the second half, huh?
They actually came storming out of the gates. They were up 21-0, I think, by the end of the first quarter against Holliston.
No, you had said earlier in the game, Rob, that we're going to need some timely defensive plays from the Clockers, and it certainly happened here in the fourth quarter.
I did call for pick 6, and I'm kind of disappointed when we didn't get that. Timeout. Ashland gives us a chance to thank our sponsors again. Is that what we're going to do?
We can thank our sponsors again. I was going to go back and look at some Ashland sports around
Yeah,
Clocker
let's
Nation.
do that.
But
Let's do that.
okay, we'll do that. So we had talked about volleyball, and we talked about boys soccer. For girls soccer, they've improved to 6-10. They're number 35 in the MIAA Division II power rankings, up 5 spots from last week. They do need to get to 33 in order to make the playoffs. They're at Westwood on Tuesday, then at Medfield Thursday in their season finale. Girls field hockey is up to 6-10-1 on the season. They hosted North Attleboro at the middle school earlier today. Currently ranked number 22 in the Division II power rankings, up 1 spot. And then boys and girls cross country, they're going to both be at Westwood on Tuesday to wrap up their season. That's about where we are.
Good job, Josh Abrams with a clocker minute.
No Hallie Silver. She's doing a great job on around the clock.
Thank you.
How's she doing? Still down in Florida?
Still down. Well, tonight I think she's on her way to Nashville to meet up with some former clockers. Claire Marcy and Caroline. Where's this one going?
Not going anywhere fast, I can tell you that.
But no, she's enjoying bringing those little news clips, and a huge shout out again to Paul Bowden for doing the production behind those little news snippets and summary newsletters, whatever she's doing. All the news that's fit to blog about. Atherton milking the clock. Keeps it himself, turns up the gut. It's about 4 or 5.
So is Hallie source for her news updates? Is that like the town manager newsletter?
Yes. Yes, Michael Herbert's newsletter, and she will do that remotely. And I guess Paul's been kind of splitting it up and kind of piecing it together with the current events.
That's all. I get the Michael Herbert newsletter every week. It's coming in. It should be coming in tomorrow on Saturday, and it is chock full of good information about all the wonderful things that are happening here in the town of Ashland.
Yeah, Westwood fans might want to check that out as well. Kevin Ozalumba jumps over a defender, gets the first down. I mean, I would love to see him get one more opportunity for a 5th touchdown. Kevin Ozalumba, over 200 yards on the ground already, 4 touchdowns.
So Clockers in the red zone here, inside the 5, with 5:42 and counting to go in this game. Clockers up 27-13. Want to keep the foot on the gas here.
Defense has shut out the Wolverines in the second half.
Atherton under center.
No
Boomer
hurry.
behind him.
Yeah.
Flanked by Uzalumba and Lambert.
This time Lambert.
He gets stood up right around the line. The crowd is pushing him forward. Still no, there's the whistle. And a flag in the Wolverine backfield. Secondary, the Wolverine secondary.
They're going to wave off the flag.
Wow, going to pick that one up. Okay.
Just slipped out.
Looks like we're getting some late joiners here on the live feed, on the live chat. I can see you there. And for those of you just joining us, Clockers up 27-13, under 5 minutes to go in the game. Again, if you're just joining us, where you been? It's been a great game, pretty tight along the way. Clockers really turning up the pressure in the second half. Some timely defensive plays and riding the broad shoulders of Kevin Uzalumba with a total of 4 touchdowns as we pick up play here in the red zone following this timeout by the Wolverines.
Peter said timeout Ashland.
Okay. It wouldn't really make sense for, well, It can make sense for the Wolverines to call timeout. So, Robbie, Brian and I were talking about this on the volleyball game on Tuesday night, that this is I think this is like the 4th game of the week that WACA has covered, crossing a lot of different Ashland sports. So as I'm saying, I'm trying to remember ahead. Obviously, we had volleyball. Obviously, we're doing football now. I know that Brian and Wayman Eng announced the girls' soccer game last night.
Okay, and then we had the boys' soccer. Was that the 4th game you're talking about, or we've done 4?
We're going to be doing boys' soccer on Tuesday. I thought there was a 4th game that we did
Was
this
there
week.
field hockey? Did we have?
Yes, I think there was a field hockey game with Bob Terosian. So there you go.
Would it be 5? Would it be a historic broadcast on Tuesday?
Well, that would be a new week.
Okay. I didn't know within 7 days. So 27-13, 4:27 to go. Clocker's knocking on the door, looking to blow this open. Pitch to Lambert, and he's in. Malachi Lambert starting off this drive with an interception and taking it into the end zone for his first score of the night. And Clockers have just blown this thing wide open, 33-13. Let's take a look at this extra point. They did get the last one blocked, and that's something, like I said, at the beginning of the year, they had some trouble with it. And it's something they need to be...
They need to clean up for the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. You can see the penetration. Wolf's got such a good leg.
Kick by number 13, Aaron Wolf is good.
This one's good, 34-13, 4:20 plus 2 seconds to go. 4:22.
That's a lot of math, Rob.
Well, there's a reason for everything. We're educational. We try and teach. Oh, if you did put your kids to bed because of the game, like I said earlier, wake them up. Wake them up. This is entertaining. This is the way football is supposed to be played, at least if you're a clocker.
Right.
You know, that last turnover by Ty Pindell, you can't, blame him. He's definitely got to try and make things happen at that point, so he's going to force a couple. And the Clockers know that's coming, so it's a little bit easier on defense. I would like to see them do more of a squib kick. These line drive kicks that they field cleanly are just, they're getting great field position. That type of kick is, I think, a little better. That's why.
Slowed them down at least.
Yeah. And
maybe they should go back to the high.
Right, yeah.
One of the better returns of the night.
It's funny because sometimes when they do that, it throws everybody off, and you get out of your lanes a little bit. I've said that in the past. One of the huge games against Holliston years back, they scored a kickoff return. The guy fumbled it on the snap and, then picked it up and was able to run it back for a touchdown for Holliston. But just throws the timing off. So, see what we got here. Got all the usual suspects still in on defense as they want to finish strong.
Okay, Wolverine showing another spread offense, 4 wideouts, lone setback. Ball goes to him. And he is stopped almost immediately for little to no gain as you had Mermelstein and Early combining on the tackle there.
Yeah, good job by the Clockers, not being fooled.
So, Robbie, we were talking a little bit earlier about upcoming broadcasts here on WACA.
We've talked about so much.
It's been a great night. It's been a great night.
Yes.
So I just want to mention, again, looking ahead now for the football team, they're going to be back here on Thursday hosting Norwood, and then Thanksgiving hosting Hopkinton, both games on WACA, both games announced by both Rob and myself.
So if you liked what you saw tonight or heard tonight, please come back.
And tell your friends.
Yeah. And have them tell their friends, and so on, and so on, and so on.
It's been several years now, Rob, that you and I have shared Thanksgiving morning together here at the Plateau.
Yeah, that's right. .307 to go. Pindell back to pass.
Okay, good pressure by Hatchett. Force an early throw, and then Lambert on the tackle.
That was number 5. Was that number?
I thought it was 6, but it could be 5. Look like he was stopped for no gain. Already 4th and 8 here for the Wolverines. Under 3 minutes to go. The clock stopped on the incompletion.
Number 28, Jackson Martin on the receiving end. Pindell.
More pressure from
Hatchett crushed him.
But a first down completion nonetheless for the Wolverines.
Unbelievable catch by Jaden Drayton.
He's having a night.
Kid can play.
He must be well over 100 yards receiving.
Double digits in receptions. Probably looking at a TVL All-Star right there.
Clockers late getting to the set on their defense. Wolverines trying to take advantage and do. Missed tackle leads to another first down for the Wolverines. Clock stops at 2:37 to go. Clockers up 34-13, but Wolverines trying to drive here.
Drayton again. Even when they know it's coming, they can't stop it.
Well, again, I mean, the Clockers kind of got caught there, getting late to the line, late to their assignments. But not Hatchett. 2 straight plays. He's had great pressure on the quarterback. Dell drops back to pass, scrambles right, looking, throws it softly and out of bounds. Stop the clock, 2:30. Bring up 2nd and 10 from the Clocker 43 or so. At least I'm going off the scoreboard. That might be.
Yeah.
It's a bad spot for the scoreboard.
33.
33. But 2nd and 10 was right.
.230 to go. Got a box of Count Chocula waiting for me at home.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Count Chocula.
Well, it's the time of the year. It's the time of the season.
Really, you going to mix it up with some Blueberry, perhaps?
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Here's a completion again.
As a matter of fact, I won't mention the supermarket, but it rhymes with Broach Druthers. But they were all out of Count Chocula. They just had Blueberry and Frankenberry. I mean, might as well shut the store down.
The popularity of Count Chocula.
Exactly, and
Daniel Castro almost picks off Lindell.
Under 2 minutes to go. Isaiah Early coming out of the game.
His sister Lainey's had a great season for the volleyball team, by the way.
Gonna have to catch some of the volleyball action. Saw a little bit earlier in the year.
Pressure from Mermelstein. Loose ball. Up for grabs, falls incomplete. Ozalumbo on the coverage there in the corner. Clock stops again with 1:53 to go. Westwood, was that 4th down? They just turned it over?
That was 4th down.
Lost track of downs.
I know, my Count Chocula
That's we all messed up.
Soliloquy, yeah, threw you off. So, minute 53 to go. Clockers just need to take a knee or two. Guessing Westwood will be content to let the clock run out. Hopefully finish off without any injuries. Wow. It's bedlam over here.
Bedlam.
They didn't have the football. They threw it in, went behind the guy. And now, timeout, Westwood. I mean, it's a beautiful spot, so why not spend as much time as you can?
So again, just a programming reminder, our next football game will be right here on WACA, 6 p.m. start time. I just confirmed it, Rob, so good call
Senior
there.
night.
Senior night, yes, that's correct, senior night here. So get your tickets early. If you can't make it down here to the plateau, then join us here on the live stream on WACA. We'll be happy to have you. Rob and I will be back behind the mic for that one.
They face the Norwood Mustangs. Mustangs struggling this year. But, as we said, any game, anything can happen. Can't fall into the trap games, like you said.
That's right.
But I don't know what it is, but Coach McKay is the master of the halftime
Motivation.
rallying cry.
Yep.
Clockers just
Yep, pushing it forward. Keep the clock running.
That'll take us to about 120 with a snap. 2 snaps, they should be able to run it out.
Okay, so assuming the score stays where it is, the next minute and a half, or at least a Clocker win tonight, that will move them ahead to 6-1 on the season. And Rob, I believe that will clinch for them the TVL large division.
I believe that is correct. Assuming, so it's interesting, because if for some reason they were to lose, say they beat Norwood, but they lose on Thanksgiving Day, for some reason, they rest players, whatever it is, and they end 4-1, and Holliston runs the table, they're 4-1. They don't base it, I don't think, on head-to-head. They would call it a tie. But all things being equal, they are well on their way to a TVL large title, barring any unforeseen outcomes.
So Clockers are going to advance to 6-1 on the season, 3-0 in the division, while Westwood is going to drop to 3-4 on the season, 2-1 in the division, as the final 25 seconds are about to tick off the clock. It's becoming a chillier and chillier Friday night here on the plateau.
Yeah. What is the sub-zero nitrogen weather bug say?
Sub-zero temperature is down to 45 degrees. I think we've lost about 10 degrees since kickoff earlier tonight. Wow. So 3, 2, 1, and that is official. It's a final tonight. Your Ashland Clockers over the Westwood Wolverines, 34-13. And we move on again.
Yeah. Clockers go to 6-1. Wolverines fall to 3-4. Still in the playoff hunt, though.
Absolutely. Again, yeah, they went in tonight ranked number 20 in the power rankings, top 30. Actually, for football, I'm not sure if it is top 33, if it's more.
Yeah, I don't know.
So PA announcer Peter Goss just officially announced it to the crowd here. TVL champions for the Clockers.
Okay.
So, again, Clockers will be back here. Clocker football against the Norwood Mustangs. Set your timer now, 6 p.m. Thursday night, so we don't have a conflict with Halloween next Friday.
Yep.
And, of course, tune in to WACA for boys soccer, senior night for them as well, coming up this Tuesday, as Pete Clay and I will be on the mic for that one here on WACA.
And we'll thank our sponsors once again real quick. 126 Self-Storage, Ashland Ale House, Mr. Handyman, Technoplex, Townhouse Pizza Roast Beef, and Sub-Zero Nitrogen Ice Cream. And our crew tonight, once again, Brady Montesino, Mackie Kotob, Louis Miranda, Paul Bowden. And we just got to do the quick wrap-up, Mackie. There's really not much to say, but final tonight.
Zoom out,
as you
zoom
can
out.
see, 34-13. The silver medal.
It seems pretty obvious to me, but go ahead.
Silver medal, gold medal, platinum medal, all the way.
All the medals.
Yeah. Kevin Ozalumba, the Wizard of Oz, 4 touchdown night, well over 200 yards. We'll get the final stats and mention that next Thursday's broadcast. But congratulations to all the Clockers, the way they battled back in that second half.
Yeah.
Just a tremendous performance.
Clockers remain undefeated when Ozalumba goes for 3 or more touchdowns this season.
Fifth time this year. First time with 4, though. That's very impressive. So that's going to do it for tonight.
Absolutely. So for Rob Silver, for our entire crew, we thank you. I'm Josh Abrams saying thanks for watching and
good night and go Clockers. Have a great weekend.
.126 Self-Storage is located at 162 Pond Street and is owned by Ashland native Michael Kane. Gated and fenced with 24-hour security cameras, they offer convenient drive-up storage units for both your residential and commercial needs. Temperature-controlled units and outdoor vehicle, boat, and RV storage is also available. Check them out at 126selfstorage.com, and thank you to Michael Kane for being a great underwriter for WACA's coverage of Ashland High School football games.
Give me the pizza right now.
Brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the buffalo chicken calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com. Technoplex Healthcare leverages its world-class materials science knowledge to deliver better patient outcomes by designing and manufacturing products that allow for less invasive procedures, reduce pain, enable faster healing, and safer drug delivery.
Have a great season and
Go Clocker!
WACA-TV's coverage of tonight's game is sponsored in part by Mr. Handyman, the home improvement professionals. They're your one-call solution for a wide range of home maintenance and repair needs performed by fully insured technicians. Located right here in Ashland at 200 Butterfield Drive, give them a call at 508-231-4639 or request service at mrhandyman.com.
Ice cream in a cone. Ice cream, never alone. Scoop it high, scoop it low. Ice cream's the best, don't you know?
Welcome to Sub-Zero, the original liquid nitrogen ice cream store and home of the Cocker Crunch.